I thought Devin Singletary had a very good game, and this is the type of complementary football that we've kind of come to expect. We hear a lot of last year, you know, the balance of run and pass and what that would look like, and are we going to end up at a 50-50 split? I think overall had in the range of like 15 to 20 rushing attempts, and the leading ball carrier was Devin Singletary, and he had 8 carries for 48 yards. He adds 2 receptions for 14 yards in the game, and with that kind of limited sample size for touches, I mean, averaging 6 yards on the ground is, I'll take that all day, every day. Um, I thought he looked decisive in his cuts. He was running physical, dropping his shoulder, and with what happened with the other two running backs we'll touch on next, I think he just kind of came in week one and just reestablished he's that dude right now, and if anybody wants to get any touches in that backfield, that's the guy that they have to pry it from. So our other two running backs had a little bit of struggles, and I thought Zach Moss actually, the numbers weren't really there. He ends up with 6 carries for 15 yards, adds 21 yards on 6 catches. But overall, I thought he was kind of looking more like he was running more natural. He looked like he was also, making more decisive cuts, getting downhill. Looked to have a little juice in his step. And again, it's kind of hard on the limited carries here. But that was the most decisive, strongest running that I think I've seen from Zach Moss since like his rookie year. So hopefully with, some more touches, he's able to really emerge and have a breakout year as a complement to Devin Singletary. One thing that I really didn't like, and this is from the next guy as well, is the fumble. Sean McDermott preaches it through and through. The need to take care of the football and be able to keep those drives going. And, in most games, with most teams, if you have 4 turnovers, you're not going to come away from that game with a victory. And fortunately in this game, the defense was able to answer with some strong possessions. They also turned the ball back over to the Bills a few times, so it kind of balanced out a little bit, but never like seeing the football on the ground. And bring us to our next guy, James Cook. Man, I feel for him on this one. You get your first live NFL action, and you fumbled the ball, and bro, I'm not mentally tough enough to come back from that. That's the only reason I'm not in the NFL, right? But I'm not sure how I feel about the handling of that fumble. I know we've seen it in the past from McDermott. It's kind of, you're not always getting that second chance in a game, and I think for him being, a rookie and it being his first touch, I would have liked to see him at least get, another carry or two later in the game. But I guess I also understand it to an extent of, the turnovers were adding up in this game. I guess when you get towards the end of the game and you really want to make sure you protect that lead and seal it away, I guess I understand it to an extent. I just, for him being a rookie and it's his first game, I kind of would have liked to see, just a carry or two on, the last series or whatever, to just kind of be like, hey man, get back in there, keep your chin up. There's gonna be another touch for you coming. So I guess I kind of see that both ways. I guess it's probably a little personal bias too. I'm really excited for who I think James Cook is going to be as a player for us. So it's kind of every time he checks into the game, my eyeballs are glued to him. So wanted to see him get a little bit more run, but I guess it is what it is.